have been well trained.
No.
in
You
my
don't have to
efforts.
carry a sword to be powerful.
I won't fail you.
Oh, do not.
I'm not afraid.
There is no try.
Voice the Chance Cube.
Voice
That's
of
right.
the Chance Cube is listening. Whoa, what happened? Did they just fall over the table and I wasn't looking?
I think that was a friendly good luck.
Are you guys okay? It looked like you fell over. All right. They're all right. I checked.
Here we are, the top 4 game of the Store Championship for House Rules Gaming here, hosted by X Wars.
Everything's mirrored down here.
It's a mirror match. Marion on the left and Lynn on the right, both playing Vader Raider.
Vader Raider, and I believe both had the moisture farm. One farm has dried up and one farm shall stay. So Emmanuel taking some shields. To blast the pew pew.
Those are cool shields.
I like those. A little washed out on the white, but that's all right. 4 speed. Hitting Emmanuel's Vader. Oh, and before I can even see it, we've got 4 speed on the other side.
And fast hands over
Fast
there.
hands.
So I guess it won't be the last time we see that today.
Nope.
Nope.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Ah, man. Here we go.
Boy, that all. These, pay attention at home, kids, because these guys are moving fast. Too many fast hands on the table. Everybody's on super duper speed. All right, 4 speed special resolving here on Emmanuel with 4 strike, 3 melee, and then an additional 2 going over on Lynn's right, Vader. All right, rolling in. Lynn is rolling in his Tusken Raider. I can't just say Raider's rolling in because there's too many of them on the table.
Yep.
And in goes Emmanuel's Raider. Into battle he rides. Ugh.
Yeah, 2 resources
Woo!
declining to use the
Lynn.
ability of Tusken Raider to resolve
Yeah,
that.
Lynn switching out that Sith Holocron special for Mind Probe on the Tusken Raider.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous upgrade.
Paying to the 3 melee.
3. Who's it going to go to?
Lynn's going to go ahead and
Vader.
hit Vader. Neither one of them got out a Vibra Knife at this point, but
No.
I'm sure they both have them in their deck.
So 2 getting through.
We know we've seen Lynn spiff a Vibra Knife every now and then.
Tusken Raider taking 2 shields and playing a Sith Holocron. And we reset, and here we go. Round 2. He doesn't like you.
Resetting.
Deflect.
Force solution.
Oh, there's a
a
Vibra Knife.
Dun, dun, dun.
I see Force Lightning over here in Emmanuel's hand.
It's almost like the same hand.
I'm sure these 2 fellas know each other, so I bet you these decks are pretty little.
Friends in low
pretty similar.
places.
I've seen that card in every deck I've seen played this weekend.
What is
He
it?
can
It is
take
a
an
g-
event. He's going to take. Oh, good. He doesn't like you going out
You
of
get to
Lynn's
pick
hand.
that event that goes out of the hand. You get a peek at the entire hand, and
Yep.
the cost of that card is 0. So it is. If you have room in your deck for it, which most
Nice
players
card.
do, that is a card.
And that's certainly helpful for Emmanuel to get that. He doesn't like you. Mitigation card out of Lynn's hand for now. Doesn't mean he can't come back later if he's got a second copy in his deck. Disrupting his 2 resources. So that's going to limit what Emmanuel can do at this point. He doesn't have just that 1 die side on the Tusken Raider that's going to cost 1 resource. So he's going to want to try to avoid that. And he does. So Lynn rolling in Vader. Emmanuel's then got to discard a card. Ugh. 1 shield, a blank on that 4 speed, which is not helpful, and 2 disrupt. So not a lot of damage exchanged yet. Still absolutely anybody's game here. No, that was an electroshock this time, getting rid of that shield of Vader's. So Lynn discarding to re-roll everything. Oh, nope, changed his mind. Oh, no, yeah, okay. I keep forgetting that he's rolling in that dice tray.
All right, Emmanuel rolls in. Vader not coming up with the damage he wants to see. But a focus, which can get him the damage he would like.
Oh, and then Force Illusion.
Yep. Force Illusion going on Vader, giving him a little bit of staying power.
Yep, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
So now he's got really fast hands that cause an illusion.
By using the Force. Gotcha. People can't see your hand gestures.
I know. It's a shame. You're all missing out.
We need like 17 more webcams just to get the full experience of this thing.
Now that would be a show.
They could see the tap dance routine that's happening right behind us.
I know.
All right.
I'm getting dizzy there, Emmanuel. Pick a side. There we go. Nice.
All right, focus to a 3 melee.
Makes sense.
Hoping Lynn doesn't have a way to get rid of that. Of course, 3 melee is not a target for electroshock, which is great. Lynn is Lynn's thinking. He's going to go ahead and take 4 speed, so 2 actions.
Nice.
Action 1, gain some money. 2 resources.
Ooh, look at those shiny resources.
Action number 2, he's going to claim the battlefield.
And take another.
Take another resource.
So, yep.
Moisture farming.
Getting your resources. So Emmanuel can then go ahead and resolve the rest of that damage.
Yep.
So that's still 4. So Vader now sitting at just shy of half his health.
Could you imagine having a moisture farm for a living? Like getting all your water from the humid?
Drip. Drip.
Wow.
I don't know. If you have a leaky faucet, I don't know if you want a moisture farm. I feel like it would not be fun. So Emmanuel has 2 resources. Lynn has 4.
Now 6.
Now 6.
Because we've reset the round, so.
So that's.
That is a lot of resources.
Arise again could easily be played at this point. That was a good roll. 3.
3 for 1 for on 2 different die there. Of course, different types of damage that can't be resolved together. But
easily pay for that. Still have money left to go shopping.
Yep, Emmanuel on the upside on the health here. But Lynn definitely seeming to have a better board state overall.
Yep,
so
going to resolve the
3 range damage, which is great because you want to get rid of those range damage early when facing a blue deck because you never know when deflect's going to come around.
Right. So now he has 1 E. Oh, no, wait, that's a 3. I'm kidding. The crowd groaned at my joke.
That crowd is your husband.
Well, he grins at a lot of my jokes. He's missing out, too. Mike Hill laughs at my jokes. All right. In comes Emmanuel's Tusken Raider. That's a focus could be helpful. That shield could be too right about now.
Yeah.
Not what I'm going for most of the time. I went blaster damage, melee damage. Hello.
So we have decided to rotate that to a special.
2.
Bring out Mind Probe. We're paying to roll it. I'm sure he is because he's got the money for it. Lynn's going to roll in Mind Probe into the dice tray. So we'll get to see it here in a second what it is, and it turned out to be a 3 range for a cost.
He's rolling quite well in this game. You know, I should tell him this must be his lucky mat now. Have to get himself a chance to keep.
All right, so Emmanuel played. He doesn't like you.
Oh, good.
So getting rid of that range damage. So
good move for him.
Yep.
Good time to have that card in his hand.
Deflect would have been nicer, but you know.
Hey, if you get it gone, you get it gone.
It's gone.
So
Lynn rolling in as Vader.
Yep, causing Emmanuel to discard a card.
Fast handsing 3 melee damage, going straight to Vader.
So very quickly, this Emmanuel's Vader, 7 damage.
Yep. 6 damage. 6 health left on Vader.
He's going, eee!
Oh, I see that. I get it. It's the backwards 3.
Yeah.
I understand now where this horrible joke is coming from.
It's not funny when you have to explain the humor. So, Force Illusion now.
It wasn't funny in the first place.
Just keep trying.
All right. Paying 3 for 3 melee damage, heading to Vader, and going to go ahead and get rid of the Force Illusion.
So, as quickly as it
1,
comes into play.
2, backup muscle. It looked like a deflect and use the Force. Nope, Mind Probe. Backup muscle, Mind Probe, and use the Force were the 3 cards that were discarded.
Appreciate that replay over from Emmanuel. Fast hands move that card pretty quick.
That's it. Emmanuel rolls in his dice tray. So all these dice are spread. Yes.
You know.
Wow.
Good roll. Maybe that dice tray is the answer.
Maybe everyone needs to go get a dice tray.
I don't have one.
Nope. Neither do I.
Boom, boom.
Doing
5.
5 total.
Ouch.
To Vader. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep.
And Lynn returning the 3 damage. So neither Vader looking super healthy here.
Nope.
So it's going to come down to a duel of the Raiders.
Duel of the Force-wielding Tusken Raiders. And fortunately for Lynn, his is set up for success in the future.
Yeah.
Manuel has not yet fired off his Sith Holocron to get any sort of special abilities on Raider.
Yeah, gonna want to try to get some damage out there. So now we're looking at Manuel with 4 resources. Lynn with 3, so still.
Both players healthy on the wallet front.
Yep. Both really thinking through these next few moves. And you got to kind of think 2 steps ahead of where you are, so.
2 steps forward, always. But always keeping your mind on the present.
You bought me a gift?
I was doing a Yoda quote.
Oh.
Well, a very bad Yoda quote.
Well, now we're even on the bad jokes.
Yeah, done.
Don't worry, we'll release a comedy album separate from all this streaming stuff we do.
We got to make sure we space it out with our Christmas album that we're doing.
I know, and now, do you hear the bells? What are the bells?
I can hear the bells.
I'm not crazy, right?
No, there are bells.
Okay.
Oh, we missed. Okay, so Vader rolls in. 4 speed hits a special. 2 disrupt, 2 melee.
4 speed special. Pretty
Not enough to get rid of the Vader
in
this turn. But that 4 speed special could allow Emmanuel to, and Lynn's Tusken Raider to not roll what he wouldn't expect to want. Although Lynn's hand does look pretty sweet. So
2 discard, that's good. Taking away options from Emmanuel.
Yep. Making use of Tusken Raider's ability. And gets rid of a
a
Vibra Knife. And
Force Strike, it looked like.
Yep. Emmanuel sitting on 3 cards. Lynn's got a pretty full hand going on there.
He's got a lot of options available to him right now. And his side of the table, both of his characters a little more loaded up on upgrades. But like we know, it takes one good roll.
So Emmanuel's looking at 2 actions here. First action is going to be to do the 2 melee. So
popping a shield.
And 1 more.
Just 1 gets through.
And 1 more action for Emmanuel.
So still 3 health left on Vader.
It's going to pay 2 resources. Play
still
Vibra
had
Knife
another so he had 2
on
Vibra
Tusken
Knives
Raider.
in his
So
hand.
now he has 1. Now he has an ambush action,
Nice.
which he will use to roll on Tusken Raider. And if he rolls damage,
I heard a hey, so maybe still. So he hit the. Oh wow.
so he's
That's
got
enough to do in Vader unless Lynn can do something.
All right, so the Vibra Knife, I believe, popped out of the dice tray. So Lynn asked him to return the vibro knife to the original roll.
And that was enough. Paying that 3 to get rid of Vader.
Yeah, so using
Lynn's
Tusken Raider's
Vader
ability
down.
to go ahead and use that melee damage, and Lynn has got Vader down.
Now Emmanuel's Vader still sitting at 10 health, so he is not far from gone either.
No, and Lynn's Tusken Raider is fully loaded.
Not quite. He only is 2. But at least
Semi-fully loaded.
Well stacked.
Well stacked. That is a much better phrase.
I do what I can. Uh-oh.
So we got.
So Emmanuel only has 1 card in hand, and now none. So not a great time to have that mind probe.
Yeah, those mind probes are.
And Force Illusion on Vader for Emmanuel is going to be very helpful.
It's the second Force Illusion for Emmanuel, so that's going to be the last one he's able to play unless for some reason he cycles it through. Haven't seen many of these Vader Raider players use cheat. So I don't expect to see that Force Illusion come back. You missed Emmanuel's Jazz Hands to indicate that he has no cards left in his hand. Jazz Hands. So
he's going to do the 2 disrupt.
And
now Lynn has no monies.
So neither player has resources.
So at this rate, yep, let's just claim they're going to move on.
Moving on. Lynn picking up his 2 resources. Emmanuel's going to pick up his 2 here in a second. One hopes he remembers to do so. And they're there.
They're there.
2 resources. Uno, dos.
Lynn rolling in his Tusken Raider.
Yep. So now Lynn's Tusken Raider is fully stacked.
Yep. And with a Force Illusion as well, so. Probably not what Lynn was hoping for, but he does have a Force Lightning there in his hand. He can overwrite one of those mind probes.
The Force Strike's always good. But Force Strike requires you to flip to a melee damage, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, this looks like bait and switch also in his hand.
Lots of good options, but none of them really playing well to the strength of his die on the table at the moment. And I do not believe those Force Lightnings won't do him much good with that Tusken Raider without Sith Holocrons.
So Emmanuel getting fast hands down on his Darth Vader before he goes away. So we'll see if that brings him any extra luck here, extra chances to. Lynn's Tusken Raider still at full health, but a good roll can easily change that.
Lynn pitch to re-roll, bring it out a little better.
That's enough.
And deflect.
Wow.
Yeah, you always have to watch that out. Watch out for that in these decks. Oh.
So now just 6 easily attainable.
I think deflect is a card that kind of took a little nap at the beginning of Spirit of Rebellion, but has now come back in full force because, again,
certainly a viable card for a deck.
Yeah, it was a very melee heavy meta. All right. So we looks like we friends in low places. We played friends in low places.
Yep.
Got rid of.
And now Emmanuel returning the favor. So likely.
So bait and switch and doubt, and all great cards.
So gonna get rid of bait and switch.
Yeah, that will prevent that Tusken Raider resource from being useful for Lynn. Lynn's going to. Looks like Lynn's going to pitch to reroll.
Yep. A little bit better there.
Vader's rolling in, although it's maybe a little too late. Although the fast hands will allow him to make some use of something and
so
do the 3 melee to
so
Tusken Raider before.
Yeah, so that puts that. Woo.
Yeah, so I did put the Tusken Raider.
Emmanuel have enough. Easily has enough upgrades and die on his end to get that 6 damage. Maybe not super easy. Maybe need some great rolls, but it can.
So it does look like Lynn used the Force Illusion. Yep.
Yep.
He used the Force Illusion to prevent that 3 damage
That's
earlier.
Good
So
for him.
Tusken Raider's still sitting at 6 health.
Oh.
Manual then rolling
Phew.
in, getting
So there's
a
4.
total of 4 melee damage for a cost and a blank on the Sith Holocron. Manual's trying to
Emmanuel
decide.
does
is he
have
going
a
to-
resource right now, so he can.
He has chosen not to discard the card from his hand to use Tusken Raider's effect. Or has he? He's at 2, yep. Lynn, oh, that's a shiny token
He's
there.
going to pitch to reroll.
That shield's not going to do Lynn much good with that Vibrant Knife sitting on the
Oh,
table.
but there is.
And that is enough.
That's it.
And
That's
Lynn
the killing
concedes
blow.
Emmanuel
Wow.
taking the victory in this match.
And a
Emmanuel
really great-
moving on to the final match.
Good for him. Wow, what
Yep.
a game.
Yeah. Yeah, Lynn fought
Good
hard.
showing by both players. Yeah, this one definitely went back and forth.
Yeah, it looked like Lynn had an early lead in this one,
Yep.
but the end game
It
did
just
not
takes
play
a good
well
roll.
for him.
Yeah,
Yeah. So congratulations to both
still a good finish
players.
in the top 4.
We have one more game. According to the tournament organizers, it's going to be up to the players to determine whether it is a best of 1 or best of 3
Yep.
game.
So,
So
we'll
we may
find
bring
that
you-
out momentarily.
We may bring you a single game, or we may bring you 2 or 3 games.
Yep.
And
We're
we
here
know
for you.
we know one of the decks will be Vader Raider. The other deck will be the winner of the second table, who I don't know what that is at the moment. So it'll be a mystery for all of us. But we'll find out momentarily. And until then, we
Stay
will be
tuned.
back.